friends, this is Heidi with Kiddos Corral, and today is another Love It or Leave It video. I have been noticing a lot of YouTubers making protein energy balls, bites, bars. I have seen it all. I did a little research on YouTube, and I did a little research on Pinterest. I will do my very best to link in the description box down below exactly where I got this recipe. However, if I am unable to find it, I will type out the recipe down below, but it is very, very simple. It's almost simple enough to remember by memory. So my whole idea behind trying these energy protein bites, is what they call them, is because I have a couple of kids with very busy schedules. I have one son that works night shift, and I wanted to find a snack that was awesome for the go. This would be great for kids that play sports, adults that hit the gym that need something before or after a workout. I personally think these are awesome for weight loss, because if you get hungry between lunch and dinner, these are extremely filling. And now, I've never made these before, that's why this recipe, but I have tried somebody else's, and they're almost like a protein bar, and you know, protein itself is very, very filling, so that's what these are, which when you see what I put in them, you guys are going to understand why they are so dense and filling. It's very, very simple. So what we want to start with is some creamy peanut butter, and you want a half a cup of creamy peanut butter. And let's see, is this a half a cup? I can't read today. All right, I'm going to get my cup measure out of my sugar bowl here. And I'm going to use it for the peanut butter. Okay, so we want to get some peanut butter out of here. And I love peanut butter, and my family says there's nothing that I make that doesn't have peanut butter in it. But I was raised on peanut butter, and I absolutely love it. So that's about a half a cup right there. Okay. Put this up. Now you want a third cup of honey. And I'm just using the little teddy bear honey. And that's a third cup. Honey has a lot of great properties in it, and is very good for you. And if you notice, there's no sugar in this. And you can use an all-natural organic peanut butter. I'm just using what I have on hand. Whoop. And hopefully I'm not going to get it everywhere. Next, you want to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And I love vanilla extract. You want 1 cup of old-fashioned oats. That is not the instant oatmeal, that is the old-fashioned. And I'm going to scrape this peanut butter and this off here, but I'm just going to use my hands to measure out a cup. And of course I'm going to get it everywhere, because that's what I'm good at. So I'm going to do 1 cup of this, and then I'm just going to take my spoon and make sure that I get all of that out. Just like that. There we go. Why dirty up another cup when you don't have to? Then you're going to need 2/3 of sweetened coconut. and a half a cup of flaxseed. So I'm going to get my coconut out here, and again, I'm good at making a mess. So I've got my third here. So I just want to fill this up twice. And I'm just using my hands. And I'm just going to spoon this in. This is a very sticky mixture, but it works. There we go. And then we want, did I say a half a cup? A half a cup of the flaxseed. This is flaxseed. It's ground. And I buy mine at Costco. I put these in my green smoothies for my husband. They're great on oatmeal if you're just going to eat cereal. It's got a lot of nutritional value to it. It's very good for you. So I do a half a cup of the flaxseed, just like so. I'm just going to use my spoon again to get it all out of here. And this is optional, but you can add some mini chocolate chips. If you are going to make these for small kids, I would add the chocolate chips. I think that it makes a difference. Let's see, I'm thinking I had some chocolate chips. Let me look in my baking drawer. Okay, I've got some chocolate chips, and it says you can do, it's 6 tablespoons. So I'm going to mix it up a little bit. I'm going to do 3 of the white chocolate chips, and I'm going to do 3 of the milk chocolate chips. I love white chocolate. So what you want to do is you want to mix all of this up until it is well incorporated and combined. And it's going to take a few minutes to make sure that all your honey and peanut butter is, you know, coating all of the dry ingredients that are in the bowl. Then you want to place the bowl into the refrigerator for about 30 minutes to an hour, or until this dough gets good and set. And then when we come back, I'll show you guys how to finish this off, and then we will test it today to see what my family thinks about this recipe, and we will find out whether or not we love it or we leave it. So we'll be back in a little bit. Okay guys, I am back, and I have my stuff that's been sitting in the refrigerator for a while, and I have to say it's been in there longer than an hour because I got busy. But I've got this little scoop thing, and I'm just going to scoop it out and put it on the wax paper. And then I'm going to go back through, and I'm going to roll them all into equal balls, you know. And you're supposed to put a little bit of, sorry if all you guys are getting is my arm, a little bit of Pam spray on your hands so that it doesn't stick. And I'm just going to scooping it out here. Make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Let me switch places here. Got my ice water here because it is hot. I've got dinner in the oven, so it's hot. So I'm just using my little scoop, and I'm just pressing it in there like that, and then I'm just putting it on the wax paper. I love these scoops because I use them for everything, because it just makes it so much easier when you are trying to make even amounts and make things look nice. That might not mean anything to some people, but to me, I just like, if you're going to take the time to spend the money for the ingredients, why not take the time to make it look extra nice. That's the way I feel about it. Alright, I'm going to spray my hands a little bit. That's what it says to do. I'm going to pick it up and squeeze it together into a ball. Just like that. Just like that. Easy. And it says if it starts sticking to your hands, just to, you know, spray your hands again. And I think I'm just going to spray it just a little bit. They're going together really nicely though, and very easy. I've actually seen these for sale in the grocery store, and they're very pricey. And you don't get very many of them, and I would say for the price that you're going to pay for it in, you know, the grocery store, I would make them. That's just my personal preference, because I know exactly what ingredients are coming in. I mean, if you're buying these for dietary reasons or because you are a person that works out, I would want to make sure I knew what was in them. And I like the fact that, you know, you could use, if you didn't like the chocolate chips, you could use minis, you can use none. So really it's, you know, whatever you would like. And if you wanted to use organic oatmeal, you certainly could get away with that. There we go. So once you get all of these rolled up, then you want to place your tray into the refrigerator and let these sit in there until you are ready to use them. Let's see if I can't bring these up to the camera so you guys can get a little closer look on what they look like. And I'm going to continue rolling these up, and then it will be test time. So I'll see you in a bit. So I think I have an answer for you guys on whether or not we love this or we want to leave this. I came in the refrigerator to pull this pan out so that everybody could get recorded on video to see whether or not they would like these here protein bites or energy bites, whatever you would like to call them. And there are none left. They are all gone. I think it's a love, guys, and I think that's a wrap on this video. I will put in the description box, hopefully I can find it where I found the recipe. If not, I will type out the recipe in the description box for those of you that would like to make these. But I definitely wish I could give you further video on, you know, everybody's reaction. But I'm pretty sure that this pan sums it up. In fact, I think I better take this out of the refrigerator. Hope y'all are having a great day. I will talk to you guys again soon. We love it. Talk to you guys later. Bye.